Joe, we're live. Hey, good morning. Hey, Freddy Pants. The cat doesn't want to come. It's typical cat. Like, don't want to do it. Don't want to do it. So this is 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. I hope you're doing well today. It is, I don't know what day it is. Anyway, we're working hard. Hey, anyway, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Today we're going to talk about OKRs. I had this doing some research for a presentation I'm going to do and later this month. Coming month in December for Agile PA on OKRs, and stumbled upon some consulting companies, big ones, the big consulting companies, observations about OKRs and how they said, "Oh, you got 3 weeks to disseminate it across the organization." We're going to talk about that because that's a major fail, in my opinion. We're going to talk about ins and outs, and I don't think those people ever really work for anybody in their lives, and I do not think they actually ever work with someone that had a profit and loss statement either. So we'll see how that goes. We'll talk about that. And I am Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach, and here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. We're going to talk about being a little more agile and how to use Scrum to help with your OKRs. And I just put my arm all over the whiteboard. Here comes Bubbles. Oh, she heard the TV's on. Hi, Bubbles. You coming? You coming? Come on, Bubs. She comes. She's like, we're on the show. I got to be on the show. I got to do my show. You coming? I don't know what she's doing. All right. We got to keep going. We can't wait for the bubble cat. Cats can't make up decisions. It's just like these people, these consultants, they can't make up their minds what they want to do. And that's where we're going to help them. So we do this so we can bring value to customer and not work crazy hours like these people want you to do. And have some fun, get home to family and friends, have fun at work too. So it reminds me of a story, and I'm going to start with the story first. One long time ago, I used to work for a big defense contracting company. I was a program manager, and we were graded on profit and loss, P&L, profit and loss. And I had they always gave us objectives to achieve, how much to sell, how much money to bring into the company. I brought in hundreds of millions of dollars to the company every year. So it was fun. Just doing good stuff, fun stuff. So there's two things that'll relate to this story and where I'm going to go this one. So one year, they didn't give me my objectives until 6 months in the year. I'm like, how can I be graded against these objectives? 6 months of half the year is already gone. I didn't even know this was an objective, right? But you're going to grade me against it, but you're going to wait until halfway through the year to tell me what my yearly objectives are. And that pissed me off, to be honest with you. It was terrible management. And then the other day, I get this thing. I look at this thing from a big consulting company. And I'm going to draw this out. And Bubbles, don't be moving the camera, okay, babe? So, OKRs. We always talk about doing quarterly. So we got quarterly OKRs. What's a quarter? 3 months. So, month 1, month 2, and month 3 as a quarter. What this company was doing was saying, hey, take 4 weeks to figure out your OKRs for what you need to do. It was like a week prior to this. They would do a week prior, and then they say, okay, once you review this is like old OKRs. So take a week, review your old OKRs, see how you did, right? And really think about it for a whole week. Talking time boxes here. Time box. Right? A whole week. And then they said, once you figure it out, so the first level management takes 1 week. And then the next level management takes 2 weeks. By the time you get to the team, you're in 3 weeks. So you're 1, 2, 3, and there's a 4th week. Right? So you basically sucked almost a third of your time that you have to achieve these OKRs to make things happen just by discerning the information. That is totally wrong. That is so anti-agile. That is so waterfall. It's disgusting. This is disgusting. Disgusting. Hope I spell it right. Disgusting. That's disgusting, right? That really is. I'm going to say it one more time. That is disgusting. To take 3 weeks to do this. It should take you no more than 3 days. Okay? If you're taking you more than 3 days to go through your OKR process or a week, then you're doing something wrong. Okay. And I'm totally honest with you. It should only take 3 days. This should take 3 days. 1 day for the first group, 1 day for the second group, 1 day for the third, and then on the third day, you go back and just report up as you went. And actually, you report up every time you do a feedback loop. So I did the 3 months, so I'm going to tell you what it is. So you got 3 months. That's disgusting, right? We said it's disgusting. I think it's a red cat. So it should be, group 1, and then you have group 2, and you have team 3. They should report up their OKRs back, right? And and once they get theirs, they give the T3, and they should give it back. So there's little feedback loops. So there's little feedback loops that happen in like 3 days. You can do it in a half day, however you want to do it. Why do I say you can do it in a half day? Oh my God, Greg, that's so much to do. When I was working for this DoD company, and actually when I was working for the federal government as a Navy guy before that, and that's why they liked me, because I knew how to figure out how to do this stuff. I always had a list of things that I really wanted to do every year, because come September, October, August, September every year in the government, there's money that hasn't been spent. And they're like, oh, we got to spend the money. I had my Christmas list. It's Christmas. My Christmas list of what I wanted to do with our group for the next year. And I had it all priced out, everything ready to go. I had it within a week with whoever needed to get the money or whoever had the money. I always got funded. I always found money from our programs because I always had a list ready to go. And that's about OKRs. Your management staff, your leadership should know where the business needs to go, or I don't know what they're doing. What do you do all year long? You should be listening to the customer. So this OKR process shouldn't really take that much time. If you're in a constant learning mode and you're listening and you're reading and you're developing and looking at what's the newest stuff, you know what you need to do in the next year. You know what at least you want to do in the next quarter. That should be easy. If it's not easy, then you're not doing your job. There, I said it. Because you're not paying attention, right? So, but what I want to talk about these guys are saying, I'm in a sprint. I'm in an agile world. I'm going to hold you accountable. I'm going to pull this chart back up. And they are going to hold you accountable. Don't let them ever fool you. Come the end of the third month, I'm going to make sure that you did well on your OKRs, that you actually performed on your objective. What did you do? Did you do anything? But they're going to take a third of your time away to achieve that. For what? To talk about what should our OKR be. No, that's not how it works. You should know what you're working together as a team. You shouldn't need to go through all these layers of approval process and everything. That's anti-agile. It's like, so less would be a good example of what to use in this case, where you don't have to go all these levels to figure out what your objectives are. You're smart enough to figure it out yourself. So I just want to leave you with that. Anybody comes to your office with 3 weeks or a month to go through OKRs, kick them the fuck out. If I was in charge, I'd kick you out. Sorry, I said the F word. I didn't mean to do that. But kick them out. Because, one, they're definitely not agile. Two, they've never been screwed over because they've gotten P&L statements 6 months into the year, halfway through the thing. Here, it's basically the same as a P&L. Here's your P&L for this quarter, and we already took a month away to tell you what your P&L requirements are, your goals for the quarter are. We already took a month away. What kind of place would you want to work at that did that? And these big consulting companies, oh, you should do this and take all this. No. If this is important to you, you get it done in 2 or 3 days. First day, half day, managers say, here's what we want to do in the goal. They go to all these things. They know all this stuff. There's no reason why they can't say it. They just can't make a decision. That's another, we should have a decision class on that. So I have that problem too sometimes, though. I can make decisions. I make a lot of bad ones too. But anyway, but that's what I want to share with you. You don't want 3 weeks or 4 weeks, a whole quarter, a whole month, or a whole third of your quarter. It should just take like 2 or 3 days max to do OKRs. Get some discussion, come up with what it is. Next group discussion. You get a feedback loop. Whatever you come up with, you feed it back up to the top and say, "Does this look okay to you?" Good. Next group below, they do theirs. They feed back to. They don't feed all the way back up to the CEO of the company. That's just wrong because there's too much information. So anyway, and this is maybe where less really comes in handy on this kind of thing for these OKRs and getting it done quicker. So with that, I'm going to say, have a great day. Happy scrumming. Happy OKRs. I hope it goes well. Bubbles, you want to say hi to everyone? Okay, here's the Bubs. She's here. You want to see a big cat? The cat. Look at the size of this cat. It's huge. We're going to do some curls, some workout. Woo! She liked it, actually. She was like, ooh, Dad's paying attention to me. All right, you have a great day, and I wish you the best and health. All right, bye. See you tomorrow. Yeah.